If you're looking for some awesome movies or TV shows featuring unfaithful wife movies in 2022, you just click on the right video. Get ready to dive into these amazing ones that showcase unique connections. We're excited to share this ranking with you and would love to hear your favorites in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, so you never miss out on discovering great movies and TV shows again. Number 1. Out of the Blue. Director Neil LaBute. The young Connor Bates was in prison for aggravated assault. After serving his sentence, he now works in a public library and tries, with the best of intentions, to return to a regular life. One day, on one of his sporting outings, he meets Marilyn Chambers, the wife of a wealthy businessman. When Marilyn appears at his workplace a short time later, seemingly by chance, Connor falls in love with the charming and attractive woman. Shortly after the two begin a passionate affair, she suddenly suggests that they kill her allegedly violent husband together. Number 2. Both Sides of the Blade. Director Claire Denis. A love triangle story about a woman caught between two men. Both Sides of the Blade is about Jean's experiences when he meets with Francois, the former roommate and ex-lover of his current girlfriend Sarah. Jean and Sarah, a couple in love with each other, have been living together for years. The couple, who continue a happy relationship with their never-ending desire, trust each other unconditionally. However, their lives take a completely different turn when Francois enters their lives. Francois, who introduces himself to Jean, is Sarah's ex-lover who was left for years ago. Number 3. Serve the People. Director Chol Soo-jang. A melodrama about the story of Mu Kwon, who dreams of becoming a model soldier of the division commander's house, conflicting between the wall of status and the temptation to escape due to his meeting with the commander's young wife. Based on the eponymous novel by Yan Liang, it depicts a romance between a model soldier, the young wife of the division commander, and the inner conflicts. The film set in a fictional socialist country much similar to North Korea in the 1970s. Number 4. F. King Bornholm. Director Anna Kazajak. Two families who have known each other for a long time spend a long weekend together at a campsite in an idyllic landscape on Bornholm. There, a complicated situation arises between their children that sets in motion a sequence of events that turns the relaxed vacation into hell. The happy facades slowly break down, revealing everything that lies hidden beneath the surface. The film depicts the uphill struggle of the protagonists as they try not to drift apart from each other. Number 5. Borders of Love. Director Tomasz Winsky. After years together, Peter and Hannah, partners in work and in life, share their unspoken romance fantasies. What begins as an innocent conversation gradually turns into curious experimentation with a non-monogamous approach to their relationship. But freedom tastes differently for each of them, without resorting to exploitation. Borders of Love explores not only various forms of romance but also ways of depicting it on the big screen, since, among others, the protagonists themselves film each other on their mobile phones. Number 6. Burn All My Letters. Director Bjorn Runge. The film weaves together three narratives into one story that transcends both time and space. After an agonizing argument, Alex realizes that he carries a grudge, an indefinable darkness. Obsessed with finding out its origins, he follows a trail that takes him back to the summer of 1932 and the winter of 1988 and the fateful events that came to change everything. The 30s is the center of gravity of the film, with a forbidden love story between Alex's grandmother and the young poet Olaf Lagerkrantz. Constantly present is her controlling husband Sven Stolp, a choleric writer, and the affair will prove to affect many generations in the years after. Number 7. Faithfully Yours. Director Andre Van Duren. Two best friends, Bodil Bakker and Isabel Lugden, although they are both married and seemingly happy in their respective relationships, they hide a secret. They both lead secret lives with romance escapades in Belgium, using each other as alibis. However, one day, Isabel mysteriously disappears, and everything indicates that a crime has been committed. Their husbands come to Belgium and, since the friends said they would be together, Bodil now has to deal with their extensive web of lies and face the consequences of leading a double life. Number 8. Wild Seas. Director Eloise Peloquet. Chiara and her husband Antoine have created a little paradise for themselves on a small island off France's Atlantic coast. This is not even shaken by Maxence, who comes to the island as part of his training. Chiara is initially skeptical of the boy from a wealthy background, but Maxence works hard and takes his training seriously. Chiara feels more and more attracted to him, and when Antoine finally leaves for the mainland, the two can no longer keep their distance from each other. But is the affair worth questioning the little paradise? Number 9. A Letter from Helga. Director Asa Hajorlifsdottir. Two sheep farmers, Helga and Bjarni, approach each other shyly through their love of literature before emotions run wild like the waves of the sea that surrounds them. In small communities, secrets don't last long, and hard choices have to be made. This lyrical Icelandic melodrama explores complex relationships and universal feelings of love, lust, loss and regret against the stunning backdrop of Iceland. Based on the popular novel by Bergsveinn Bergesson, the film also paints a larger picture of fundamental changes in both gender roles and society. Number 10. Deep Water. Director Adrian Lyne. Based on the novel by Patricia Highsmith, the movie focuses on the lives of a couple in an unhappy marriage. Vic and Melinda Van Allen are a couple experiencing problems in their marriage. The long-standing troubles cause the love between them to gradually fade. The couple, who do not want to end their marriage, try to avoid divorce by allowing each other to see other people. However, when his wife's lovers begin to die in mysterious ways, the young man's life spirals out of control, taking an unexpectedly dark path and making him the prime suspect in the disappearance of his wife's old and new lovers.